Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather are reportedly set to give boxing fans the long-awaited rematch they've been hoping for. Following Pacquiao's big announcement, Mayweather has now responded, and the buzz in the boxing world is intense. According to Roy Jones Jr., though, Floyd shouldn't take too much credit for his first win over Pacquiao.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much money.
Ricky Hatton has expressed concerns about how seriously Floyd Mayweather treats his exhibition fights. He explained that when he and Marco Antonio Barrera did their own exhibition, there was a mutual understanding. They'd make it competitive but respectful. However, Hatton feels that Mayweather's exhibitions often turn intense, with Floyd dominating his opponents and sometimes even mocking them. Referring to Floyd's last exhibition, Hatton noted that things got heated and a bit ugly, making him question whether he'd ever want to be part of that kind of spectacle. Hatton added that he'd feel more comfortable sharing the ring with Manny Pacquiao, calling him a genuinely respectful person. Still, he clarified that he doesn't think Floyd is a bad guy, just that his exhibitions give off a different impression than AS for Pacquiao, though he's officially retired. He's admitted that stepping away from boxing hasn't been easy. In his retirement statement, Manny shared a heartfelt message. "It's hard for me to accept that my time as a boxer is over. Goodbye, boxing. Thank you for changing my life. When my family had nothing, you gave us hope and a way out of poverty. Because of you, I was able to inspire people around the world and find the courage to help others." Even Pacquiao's longtime trainer Freddie Roach predicted this struggle, saying he knew Manny wouldn't be able to stay away from boxing for too long.
Pacquiao in the winner.
Well, look, Freddie, I appreciate your time.
Me and his wife will get mad at me for saying that.
You're trying to drag him back out.
No, 'cause I talked to Manny on the phone, and he wants to fight one more time.
He wants to fight one more time.
He does.
Against not an exhibition, a professional fight.
He wants a real fight.
Who right now, though, could he fight?
We have. I haven't let him choose anyone yet. But the thing is, it's just his heart has. He said he wants one more fight, and then his wife called me up and said, "Don't let him fight, don't let him fight." And I try to be on her side and so forth. But like when a man in the sport wants to fight, sometimes he's gonna fight. I agree with you. He's gonna fight, and you know who? He doesn't.
Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather has recently voiced his frustration over the ticket sales for his events. He compared himself to other major entertainers, saying that while fans in some places hesitate to spend, audiences in America don't mind paying top dollar for a great show. Mayweather explained that when he performs, it's no different from icons like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Usher, or Chris Brown, people who expect to be paid for their craft. He noted that his most recent event was organized in just 4 weeks and still turned out to be a massive success, though he admitted that ticket sales could have started earlier. Floyd added that his new promotional team is still getting up to speed, and on the other hand, boxing analyst Max Kellerman has openly shared that he's more of a fan of Manny Pacquiao's career than Floyd's, admiring the path Pacquiao took and the challenges he overcame throughout his journey.
Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
I'm surprised that boxing fans, unless you're caping for a guy, this is pretty straightforward. Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, do any of us believe that if they were the same size, naturally, Floyd would beat Pacquiao?
Floyd Mayweather isn't bothered by critics who question his exhibition fights. He says people get upset because he's been smart with his money and career. "I left boxing on my own terms, healthy, and still making millions. That's how God planned it," Floyd said. Miguel Cotto believed Floyd was the best among himself, Pacquiao, and Canelo, calling him the smartest and most complete fighter. But Bob Arum thinks if a rematch ever happens, Pacquiao could actually win this time, especially after his big victory over Keith Thurman. Sergio Martinez also admitted he once wanted to face both Floyd and Manny, but the timing and weight differences made it impossible. Meanwhile, Pacquiao is reportedly back in training, preparing for two possible fights, one against Floyd Mayweather and another with Bua Kurbanchemek. According to Michael Benson, Manny Pacquiao is preparing to face Bua Kurbanchemek in early 2024. The 45-year-old legend will take on the 41-year-old Muay Thai star in a boxing exhibition set for April 20th in Thailand. The bout will feature 6 rounds of 3 minutes each with 2-minute breaks. During their press event, Floyd Mayweather also made headlines, insisting he still stands as the greatest of all time.
And when we talk about TBE, it's for a reason. Now, one thing about him, he's a hell of a fighter. You know, when we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer. But nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. Don't let them trick you into getting your whooped again.
マニーの言葉を信じてボコボコにされるように騙されてはいけません。
で、パキオさん。
Well, he's older than me. I'm still young, so and I'm always active with this sport. So what I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind because to get a different weight division is not that easy. So that's a prestigious accomplishment in boxing, and I'm not trying to boast what I have accomplished in life, but I'm just saying this to repeat you might forget that accomplishment. So to be the greatest boxer in the world is to know how to of course be compassionate and to show the people that you're really a fighter. That's what I can say a best fighter in the world.
Manny Pacquiao believes has achieved things no other fighter has ever done. However, Floyd Mayweather doubts that Pacquiao is truly retired and says is ready to face him again if the opportunity comes.
Manny had a great career, but boxing retired Manny. Manny didn't retire from boxing. There's a difference. So, of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and explore more of our content featured on your screen right now.